Hello and welcome back to the Druidic Stormcloud channel where I'll be playing some more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I hope you are ready to enjoy the stream. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Oh, it would seem my Nintendo Switch needs, or Switch 2 needs to update. So, there'll be a quick moment of that. And I guess I will chat while that happens. So, like I've said previously, the general idea of this run is I can only catch the first Pokemon I encounter on each route, cave, or similar. Duplicates? No. If I run into a duplicate, then that route is locked. If I fail to catch a Pokemon that I'm able to use, that entire line, as well as that route, is locked. And of course, as always, shinies are exempt and can be immediately captured. However, doing so immediately replaces whatever line that Pokemon is in if I already have it. Shinies are also not subjected to the if you miss it, the entire line is gone. I feel like the emotional trauma of missing out on a shiny is enough. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into this now. Alright, we have 3 badges out of the 8. We're going to continue our adventure. When last we left off, Team Rocket was walking a Cubone away from here. We had been building up a Vulpix chain. Speaking of, I need to double check to make sure if that is... Nope, I don't have to turn anything away. Alright. You are an annoying type of trainer. We're going to go ahead and get the other ones in this area. You look good at Pokemon, but how is your chemistry grade? Hello! Thank you for the... Oh, no, you followed a while ago. Okay. But yeah. Also, the whole no starter. Alright. Usually this wouldn't work because coughing will probably have levitate, but we don't have abilities in this run. All told, not using the starter at all can drastically change how you approach every situation. People don't realize how much they come to depend on the starter Pokemon in a Pokemon game until they don't use it. Especially the Let's Go games. The starters are just broken. Oh, Jolteon. Using Pin Missile, are you? Okay, your speed's not going to help you. Being able to get a Nidoran early is carrying me, honestly. Look at those stats. Also, with Let's Go games, no candies. Now, I also have a way to do this with Scarlet and Violet. You might be wondering, though, but there are no routes in that game. How can you limit yourself to one catch per route? Well, that will be revealed when I do that run through. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting mechanic, I'll give them that, and when it comes to the post game, it's kind of necessary in some ways. But I mean, it is a way to make your favorite Pokemon, no matter how weak, viable for the storyline. Unless it's Magikarp. Let's be honest there. Magikarp and Caterpie are probably not... No. Yeah, Metapod and Kakuna more than anything, but... For the most part, it is possible to make almost any Pokemon able to stand their own in the Elite Four with the candies. Yeah, we're switching out. The first Pokemon I caught was a Bellsprout. A majorly underrated line that is very... that I hope really benefits from its Mega. I take it you started in Gen 4. But I agree about level 64 being way too low. Honestly, I'd say 70 to 75 for the Elite Four. The ace of the champion being maybe level 80. Depending on the build-up. We're gonna keep battling if it's Sandslash. That's fair. I mean, one of the things that's good about Let's Go, though, it's a lot easier to shiny hunt in it. Right. That's true. Now, the Pokemon she's talking about is the same Pokemon she was talking about in the original games. One that was dropped until Gen 5. You can use Brick Break on the Geodude. Alright. But yeah, there is no competitive to Let's Go or the Legend games. And with Pokemon moving all competitive to the what is basically a Pokemon Stadium for the Switch 2, let's be honest on that, I'm a little concerned about how balanced it's going to be, all told. I think part of it is they just don't want Megas in competitive at all ever again. Alright. Another gambler. Well, they're not even called gamblers in this game because of Japan's law on advertising gambling. Oh, it hit. Yeah, these guys only use one-hit KO moves. Alright. Okay, now we have to go back to the Pokemon Center because our Nidoking is down. Fortunately, once again, this is not a Nuzlocke. Because of the gamblers mainly, but also because... The only battles you would get in Let's Go are the trainers. Okay. Okay. Break. Had to take a drink. Alright. Easy enough. And she loves Meowth, so she'll probably send out 3 of them. Fire Blast. No. No, we're not going to learn this one. Okay. Keep battling. All told, the Let's Go games were good for what they were. A new take on a classic and something of a standalone, though I do expect that we're going to be getting a Gen 2 remake at some point. And I'm looking forward to that. Alright, they're sending out Pikachu. Just Pikachu. Okay. Against special moves, huh? Alright. Another Pokemon down. Alright. Magnemite. Normally it would either have Sturdy or Levitate, but once again, not in this game. But it did get the Steel type. So now it is 4 times weak to ground moves. Honestly, the loss of abilities did Magnemite dirty. Alright. What does he have to say? Okay. And Nidoking found something after I... The downside's to having a larger Pokemon follow you around. Alright, so can't go through the gate because of the thirsty guard. Sleeping Pokemon causing trouble near Celadon City. Random nugget. Random Hyper Potion. Random item that I'm not going to use. A max lure. And a big pearl. Another item I won't use. Alright. Alright. This is a new area. Isn't it? We're going to double check to make sure of that. Yep. This is Route 7. See. Double check what I already have caught. I have a Jigglypuff. I might not be able to get anything on this route just because they don't have anything new. Yeah, I think this route is not going to get us anything. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, that route gets us nothing. No additional Pokemon whatsoever. Oh boy. Let's check around back here. Okay. Alright, we got the move Play Rough, which is a fairy type move. Alright. So far, so good. Right, we have Team Rocket in Celadon City. And before we deal with them, we're going to have a couple of fights. I have 3 gym badges so far, and we'll be getting our 4th here soon. Alright, we're going to use Dig here. Quick attack, that's fine. Honestly, Nidoking is going to end up being our ace through the entire playthrough. It's not quite a pseudo-legendary, and it's a line you can get very early on. And it's only weak to 2 of the gym leaders at this point in its evolutionary line. The trio. Switch Pokemon. We're going to send in this one. Alright, use Vine Whip on it. Oh, the trio knows Earthquake. Great. That's not worrying. At all. Is it? Alright, Frank got a level up. Seal. We're going to keep using this one against Seal. They used an electric type, a ground type, and a water type. Now, all of the rock type Pokemon in Gen 1 are also ground type. They're basically imitating the gym leaders. Alright, got an elixir. Go and heal up, and then we'll challenge the coach trainer before we do everything that Celadon City has to offer. Hey. Nope. No. Okay. Well, at the very least, we can teach Jigglypuff play rough. I have a Moonstone I can use on her. And this is a Farfetch'd. We're going to use Headbutt. Alright. Wigglytuff. Keep battling. Mainly for one reason. We can use Toxic. Alright, we're faster than it. Yep, this is what I thought was gonna happen. Okay. Yep, asleep. Oh, you have Facade. Or Facade. Or Facade. There, that's it. Nope. You're gonna get knocked out. Okay, we're going to go to the bag and we're going to heal up with a super potion. We might end up using a few of them. And you're still asleep. That means you're getting knocked out. Okay. Let's send in Blaze. We got them through the quest, and that means that they are usable because they were got in a city which was not a route. This, however, means we cannot use any Growlithe we catch unless it's a shiny, which will then replace it completely. Alright. Facade. I forgot he was the Facade coach trainer. I would not have used Toxic if I knew. I would have tried to flinch lock the Wigglytuff. Alright, we're going to use Chop down here. And we're going to check what's down here. I believe there's an item. No, not an item. Okay. A lost person, the hotel. Something that remained from development time. Okay. That sucks. I swear, sometimes I feel like government officials are hired based on how low their IQ is. Oh, hey, it's Brock. Yeah. Alright, we got some pure crunchies. And we get tea from Brock. Important note to that. But yeah, true. Alright, and that is pretty much all of Celadon City. There's just the Pokeball at the top of this to get still, I believe. We can now unlock the path to Saffron City and all of the areas around it. The Game Freak Company insert. And you'll notice on the poster over there, it's red and green. That's how they were when they were originally released in Japan. When moved over to the US, they became red and blue. 3 random health candies. Originally, this was an Eevee. The only Eevee in the game. This is the market, okay. Alright, it should be on 2. No, not TMs. No. This is the place where you can buy the evolutionary stones. Is it either here or Wiseman's Gifts? And the game that this is advertising is a free game on the Switch called Pokemon Quest. Also has a self-advertisement for this very game that you're playing with the Pikachu and Eevee over there. Okay, so this is not... So is it Wiseman's Gifts? Yep, here we are. I'm going to get a Firestone. And I'm going to get a Leaf Stone. Alright, now we can evolve Hydra, our Vulpix. Into a Ninetales. And we're going... Oh, we had a Firestone. Interesting. Okay. And we can use our Leaf Stone on Belle. Fully evolving our Weeping Bell into a Victory Bell. Alright, there we go. We got everything we needed from the department store for now. Alright, we're going to change up our party lineup a bit. There we go. We have 4 Pokemon that are very effective in this gym. What do you have to say? That's not what he says in the original. Okay. Now, we could just go straight... No, we can't. Alright. Is a full hedge maze with ledges and everything. It is interesting how each gym has their own requirements for being able to challenge it. problem with getting an Arcanine through the quest is its moveset, really. There's a trainer battle up there, but let's use Chop Down over here first. Nope, that's just a way back. Okay. Alright. We're getting bored, huh? Execute. We still have Blaze. Alright. Sleep powder, huh? Okay. Barrage. Psybeam. Come on, wake up already. Alright, there we go. Arthur is now level 36. Okay. No, we're fine. Even if Blaze gets knocked out, we're fine. Alright. Ember. Honestly, Arcanine having Bite is good. Sunspore, huh? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Time to switch out. We'll switch in Frank or Pidgeotto. Alright, and Wing Attack. Have anything to say for yourself? Nope. Okay. let's go and heal again real quick. No, not there. We need to go up and around. There's the game corner. Keep that in mind for after we beat the gym. Alright. Now let's get back to the gym and just continue on. I healed up so that I could continue to level up Arcanine faster than the others. Because honestly, Arcanine needs it. And with him having Bite, he's going to be useful in the next gym as well. Not as useful as my traded for Rattata. I had a Rattata with the Brave Nature, and I did trade it for the Alolan version. Specifically because I had a Rattata. And the chances of being able to get a Scyther or Pinsir, I forget which one shows up in this one, I think it's Scyther. Either way, it's difficult to find them. And they kind of appear after the gym's area. Yeah, the problem with Arcanine is he's not a special attacker. He's a physical attacker. And now he's poisoned. Weeping Bell. We'll keep battling. Poison Jab. Does more damage if the foe is poisoned, I believe. Hey, Blaze gained a lot more special attack than I thought he would. Okay. Okay, we're going to be switching him to a different spot. Open the box. Or no, not the box. Why was I opening the box? That's another thing. Being able to use the box anywhere is just broken beyond belief. that just leads there. Another shortcut out. I am battling all of them because I need money for Pokeballs, because you can't just battle wild Pokemon for experience for your team. You have to catch. Which is why it's not a one catch per route, it is a one usable Pokemon per route type thing. Alright. There we go. Welcome to the Celadon Gym. Don't underestimate him. All that. Weeping Bell and Swarmer, our Golbat that interrupted us and made us unable to get a Clefairy. I had been avoiding the encounter of Mount Moon as much as I could until this one decided, nope, you're getting me. And it's paralyzed, it can't move. Great. Okay. Finally gained a level. But you can't get your final form in this game. Keep battling. All told, after this gym, Swarmer is probably just going to go in a box. Okay, this Pokemon is actually level 32. Interesting. Okay. And paralyzed, you can't move. You're using Absorb, and it's annoying. Okay, we're switching. Frank is coming out. I thought these guys might be overleveled for this gym, but I might have been very, very wrong. That was big. Okay, it was a crit. Ah, you're just powerful. Great. Literally just spamming Mega Drain, aren't you? Okay. We have to go heal after this. Okay, we have to... leave and heal up again. On the bright side, we're getting a lot of money. I want to point that out real quick. Regaining what we spent on the evolutionary stones. Victory Bell will be useful in both the Elite Four and against Giovanni in all of the encounters with him that are coming up. Alright, healed up and heading back out. Honestly, Arcanine might be a bit of a sinking ship in this. Honestly, gonna take this opportunity to switch in Eradicate, add to party. Eradicate is going to be a big one for us, honestly. Migraine and such I'll put in soon. Okay. All right. Alright, now we can fight you. That's because Bug and Fire-type Pokemon are super effective. But so are Flying-type. Seriously, after this battle, Golbat's going away. Alright, Pyra is now level 52. Bellsprout, keep battling. Or 32. Why did I say 52? Well, that's a speed run for you, I suppose. No, that one leads out and around. This one. This one also leads out, so we have to use this one. Alright, here we go. She fell asleep. Let's see. I will be setting up another poll over on my Discord later on after stream. Since we're basically at a halfway point. I want to say that, but at the same time, I know the routes that are coming up. You know what? I'm gonna go full out on this. Tangela is annoying enough. It's getting the full treatment here. You may be wondering, but Crunch isn't super effective. No, it's not, but it can lower defense. Of course, Sleep Powder hits. Come on. Hit yourself in confusion. Of course you didn't. And to be fair, Swarmer 4 times resists this gym. Come on, wake up. And snapped out of confusion. Because of course it did. Come on. Alright, woke up and used Confuse Ray. Good, good, good. Of course it used Mega Drain. Okay. This is just BS. Okay. Alright, managed to beat that. Vileplume. Switch Pokemon. Frank is going in. And at least Sword and Shield weren't as hand-holdy as X and Y were. Kalos had so much potential as a region, but was so... it felt so rushed and incomplete. So I'm actually looking forward to when we get Legends ZA. Even if we're only limited to Lumio City, it'll hold a lot of potential. Oh, grass Pokemon are just so tanky. Let's drop a Fire Spin. And then a Flamethrower. Eradicate is level 30. I'm going to get a bit higher before that. Weeping Bell. We are not going to switch Pokemon. Weeping Bell is a physical attacker. We're going to use Will-O-Wisp to immediately give it a burn and cut that in half. You know, Venoshock is the one that does extra damage if the opponent is poisoned. Then we're going to slap a Fire Spin on top of this. And with this, It's a matter of time. I might have gone full destruction with Ninetales. Alright, we got the rainbow badge. Also, yes, I've kind of been using the level limit for what they will listen to as my sort of soft cap on how much I can train them. Megadrine is good. Okay. Let's go heal up, change up our party, and we will be ready to face Team Rocket. I think we're about to get our best water Pokemon too. Sooner rather than later. That'll be good. Wait, are they pure water or are they water ice? I think they're pure water. Lapras. Alright. Now then, party. Move things around. Okay. Add to party, we're going to replace Swarmer with you. Which means we're going to move you here. We definitely need to train a lot of Pokemon up. Which we can do easily enough because honestly, it doesn't matter what Pokemon are in your party when you're catching. Alright. Oh, I think there was a cutscene. No, no, it's not that it's a cutscene, right? Here they are. And they are indeed Team Rocket with poison type Pokemon. In case you needed any more hints. Alright, we have to find our way through here. Because Team Rocket. Going to use Headbutt. Didn't trigger the flinch, but this is a very tanky Pokemon. And a fair bit further ahead in terms of levels. Here's an item. Ultra Balls. Okay. Speaking of Ultra Balls, we might be able to buy them now, I think. I'm here to beat Team Rocket. It even provides an explanation why this outfit doesn't work as a disguise. Honestly, the Team Rocket bag is the most normal bag you can think of. Alright, more Team Rocket grunts. We're going to try and beat as many of them as we can going down. Alright, a coughing. Honestly, we could make a case for training up our Drowsy here. We should start training up some of our Pokemon with Psychic type powers. Keep battling. Rattata is a normal type and can be easily beaten with a fighting type move. But take a moment to think. How often in a Pokemon playthrough do you come to rely on your starter Pokemon? it becomes a bit of a focal point on your team. And you always build your team around the starter, assuming that it's just going to be in your team at all times. But what if you didn't have the starter? That's the sort of thought process I want to put into people's heads when I do these playthroughs. Nope, that is blocked off. So we got to loop around here. Honestly, with how that is, we're going to add to party in place of Pyro, honestly, yeah. And we're going to put you in the party in place of Frank. But then we're going to move you down here so that this is our first 3. Alright. Hypno. This is a problem. Or it would be. So, doesn't affect him. Dark type is immune to Psychic type. So we're going to use a Crunch, which is super effective. Okay. Item over here. Random nugget. When I go to buy Ultra Balls, I will have a lot. Okay. Oh. There's TM Rest. An Awakening. Okay. No, there is something over there. Okay. So let's go over here first. Grab this. I knew it was something. A PP up. We won't be using it, but it's good to know. Well, we might use that. Okay, now there, and we're through. Excellent. Alright, Voltorb. This is easy enough. Use Dig. There's a possibility of it just self-destructing. Nope, Sonic Boom. Okay. Alright, yeah, intruder alert and all that. As another Team Rocket member is about to be beaten. Using Dig, it will be a one-shot, super effective because poison type. Okay. Alright, Arbok. Okay. Migraine is now level 16. Alright, those are great balls. Hyper Potion obtained. Doesn't work without a key. Which we don't have. Look who finally showed up. Oh, they got word from upstairs that we were here. That makes sense, honestly. Headbutt. Headbutt. Yeah. Alright, we got Dark Pulse. This is also going to be useful in the battle with Sabrina. Uh, what Pokemon can learn this? Eradicate can learn it. The physical attacker. Maybe Ninetales can learn it as well. Hang on. Can I just check that from here? Nope. They have to be in the party to potentially learn it. Bag. TMs. You can learn it. Use this TM on you then. Honestly, yeah, confuse Ray. Alright, that's a rare candy. That's an X speed. Yeah, this one is the one we need to go to. The other ones will just take us back. There we go. Oh, I didn't even see you. Alright, Arthur. You are a powerhouse that we will not be able to use in the next gym. We also won't be able to use Bell in the next gym. Alright. Voltorb. Use dig. Alright, Team Rocket Grunt is defeated. Hyper Potion. And a PP up. Oh, so you have the lift key. Grimer. Okay. Alright, he threw the key up there. Ah, the vent, okay. Alright, Eevee on a spy mission. This is the only time we get to... Alright. Okay. Smartest Team Rocket grunt ever, but at the same time, still a Team Rocket grunt. Right, now we go over here. Alright, and the top one. And there we go. Random item. An elixir. Yeah, we're pretty good here. Okay. Yep. All right. Jesse and James. Arbuck and Wheezing. All right. Fight. Dig. Target Arbuck. Fight. We're going to focus on growth for you, for the time being anyway. Glare. Oh, you're paralyzed now. Yay. And Sludge is annoying, but fine. Oh. Well, you're going to use growth again then. Alright, with that, we've basically doubled your attack. That means that the resistance poison has to grass type moves shouldn't be a problem, and even if it is, Dig will have its effect. All right. All right, Migraine is at level 17. Eevee looks completely exasperated. And we're outright told that they're going to be trying to take over Silphco. Random flamethrower. Apparently ground does not resist flame. I thought it did. Interesting. Well, ground resisting fire would make sense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? People use dirt and sand to put out fires. Golbat. Don't particularly have anything super effective against you that's up to level, so we're just going to fight it out with our headbutts. I flinched. Bag. Super potion. Okay. Headbutt again. And the friendship buff in this game as well, let's be honest. If you use candies in addition to that, that's just easy mode. Alright, we get a major attack boost there. Okay, let's take a moment to use medicine, super potion. Just for that? Eh. Well, here we go. Giovanni is a problematic individual. 2 Pokemon though. This should be fine. We'll use Brick Break. Big out, huh? Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Rhyhorn. So literally we can just keep using this move. Brick Break. Drill one missed. I need to fix something with my dog. Alright. Migraine wants to learn Fury Swipes? No. And unlike in the other games, Giovanni is showing respect towards the character as a reasonable rival of sorts. Rhydon and Persian. We also found a max revive. But let's take a moment to think. Giovanni didn't have a Rhydon in this battle. And a max revive right near its picture. Let's take a moment to consider the implications this might hold. We're going to ignore everything in the game center since we cannot play the games. Oh! And we get what is effectively fly. Though, there is another thing in here that will appear in the post-game. Might go stretch. All right. Okay, so 4 gym badges. We're going to use Skydash. We're going to use it to just get back to Lavender Town. We're going to adjust our party. With Pokemon that need to go in to get some training. Add to party. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and build up a chain. Because while I won't be able to get Gengar, I do want to catch a Ghastly to have a Haunter. The easiest one to build a chain on here is actually Vulpix. And there's also Rattata. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go with the Rattata. Get ready and throw. There was a delay there. This is not a Pokemon that I can use, so it would not count if it were to run away. Like it just did. come on. Is my luck really this bad? There we go. Keep old moves, you don't need rest. Alright, there's Vulpix. Let's try and build up a chain of Vulpix. Alright, that was an excellent throw, so let's hope that helps. Nope. Alright, that should be a very likely catch. Alright, you're seeing this, right? Is it because of the level of the party? There's another Vulpix. We can start the chain up. Alright, that wasn't an excellent. But it was a catch. I'll take it. What does meditate do? Attack stat. You don't need attack stat. Okay. Not Rattata, I need Vulpixes. It's a rarer Pokemon, they will appear more often. No! I'm allowed to run from this. Running keeps the chain going. There's a Vulpix. All right. There's a very much lack of Vulpix around here. Random Jigglypuff. But I will take time now to answer any questions people have in chat, if they have any. And let me go ahead and ask one as well. Would you rather see me play through a no-starter run of Sword and Shield with similar rules, or of Scarlet and Violet with similar rules? Alright, catch combo of 4. We're doing this for the experience and to increase the chance of running into a Ghastly in the tower. Alright, that was just a nice, but it's our first throw. So maybe... Nope, okay. That was an excellent. All right. Okay. Going to be building up this chain. But yeah. Sword and Shield, or Sword, or Scarlet or Violet. Because, yeah, when it came out, I got Sword. And I don't have a copy of Shield. Okay, the Raticate ran into us. And it's a benefit that you can just run away. In order to keep your catch chain. Sword it is! Now I just have to decide if I'm going to go with the male character or female character. Oh, there's Vulpix. Alright. Caught the Vulpix, get the experience. Alright, this is a 6 chain. I want to have at least a 25 chain before going to the tower. That way we have a very good chance of encountering a ghastly. But since I beat Dragon Ball Xenoverse yesterday... Oh, Wild Nine Tails. Well... Okay. There we go. But yeah, since I beat Dragon Ball Xenoverse, now Monday through Thursday will be Pokemon, at least until the release of Legends ZA, at which point I am going to recover from a midnight release and then immediately play it on stream. Random Kadabra. Okay, so there's a possibility of maybe getting a Gengar right off the bat in the tower, I suppose. Uh, oh. Okay, excellent throw. Okay, this is going to be a lot of experience. Alright, they're all up to level 20 and average-ish. Okay, and move back over here. There's a Vulpix. All right. There we go. All right, chain of 9. And nothing here so far. No, I don't want the Rattata. We're doing a catch chain for the Vulpix. This is simply to increase the chance of encountering a Ghastly, as well as gaining experience for party members we haven't been able to level up recently. No, you don't need slam. Vulpix again. That is an excellent throw. Yes. Okay. Whew. That's a good amount of experience. Alright, here we go. Excellent throw. This is good. And we caught it on the first try. No, I don't want... There we go. Another Vulpix. Excellent throw. There we go. No level ups so far. Combo of 13. I thought I wasn't going to get that one. It was ready to use the interrupting move. Body slam. That's the one that does paralyze, right? Yeah. Very high power, too. And I especially don't... Alright. There's another Vulpix. Like I said, I want to try and get the... Hang on. Yeah, my player, my stream manager kind of crashed there. Don't know why. Okay, we got the experience for that, and we are at 16 in the combo. Well, that's good. I mean, OBS is doing fine. I don't know why. Well, I have a theory why. The stream manager for Twitch acted up. I think it's just because I'm keeping an eye on that through my Chromebook, and Chromebooks are crappy. Chansey, Jigglypuff, Pidgey, they are not what I want. Another Pidgey. Seriously? I'm trying to avoid them because I think if the Pokemon is what runs, then you lose out on the chain. Alright, Tiny Vulpix gives us more experience. Excellent throw. First throw, is it going to be? Yes! Another caught Vulpix. Blech. Words. Yes, forget for Psybeam. You're going to... There we go. Migraine is leveling up good. Disable? No. Okay. Let's... Oh, there we go. Alright. That was just a great, but we might get it. Alright, Pikachu is level 26. We have a chain of 18. Tiny Vulpix. Excellent throw. And so close. Do not run away. Excellent throw. Okay, we caught it. $400 experience. Much less than I thought we would get. But Behemoth is leveling up. Drill Run. Forget an old move because this is a good ground type move. We're going to forget Fury Attack for this. Combo 19. Random Abra. Random Chansey. Okay. There we go. Excellent throw. Very small circle in the middle. There we go. We caught it in one go. That's going to be a big XP boost. Not as much as when we caught a random small one. But we are at combo level 20. I think after we get our tower encounter, we will be calling it. Thought I had missed the excellent window on that one. Alright, that makes combo 21. No, Mimic, not so good. Rosalina, Migraine. Alright, no, not the Pidgey. I'm going to try and clip that. Because no, not the Pidgey seems too good to pass up on. Okay. Jigglypuff and a Chansey. Don't want a Chansey. No. No. Yep, Vulpix, there you are. Alright, this should be 22. Of course you found out back on that one. Excellent throw. And we caught it. Not a lot of experience. Agility. No. Yep, 22. All right. Oh. Here's another one. Excellent throw. No, that was too far. Okay. Calm down. Okay, that was an excellent throw. Let's see how it turns out. I'm gonna run out of Great Balls at this rate. There we go, caught it. Alright, combo 23. There we go. There we go. Got another one. That should be 24. There's a lot of experience right there. Alright, another Vulpix. Alright, it's a huge one, so they usually have more items. And we caught it on the first try. Excellent. Alright. That is a lot of experience again. Okay. Should I raise the catch combo a bit more before going in? Or should I just go to the tower? Alright, if the next one that spawns isn't a Vulpix, I will go to the tower. Okay. Well, I said it. Alright. Wait for it. Now. Excellent. Oh. Oh. Okay. There we go. All right. If the next spawned one is not a Vulpix, we go to the tower. Okay, so we're still here. Excellent throw. Oh, come on. Let's just have this be it. Come on. Of course you charge right as they throw it. Alright, that one's an excellent. Better chance of catching it. Okay, we got it. Alright, we got a couple of level ups. And a 27 catch combo. And another Vulpix right there. Okay. Excellent throw. Okay. Excellent throw. There we go. Alright, 28. Catch combo of 28. I want to check my bag real quick. Catch pocket is here. Alright, we have 25 Ultra Balls. That one's a Chansey. If there are 3 spawns without a Vulpix, then I will head to the tower. So that's a Jigglypuff. And another Jigglypuff, I think. Pretty sure that was just spawned as well. Alright, so, and the last one's a Jigglypuff. Okay. We go to the tower. First, we're going to use Eevee to get some Ultra Balls. Okay, where's the mark? There it is. Okay. Alright, we're also going to go into party. We'll add you to party. Here. And add you to party. Just to be safe. That way we can level up them. Alright, we'll sell all of our loot items and buy all of the Ultra Balls. Oh, first I need to sell. I'm pretty sure heart scale is not used for the move tutor in this game, but I don't know for sure. Oh, I forgot to buy the Ultra Balls. Alright. 310 Ultra Balls. Alright, Lavender Town. Time to hopefully hunt a ghost. I don't think I'm gonna get a Gengar. I really don't. Hey, there's Ryu, our rival, who's named after my friend and fellow streamer, Ryu no Kage. Shout out to him, and check him out on Twitch at Ryu no Kage33 at twitch.tv. And all that. Yeah. Yeah, you just stay back and cower away. The rival in this game is kind of pathetic. Okay. Coach Trainer. We'll face them later. For now, we go here. We got a trainer fight. Okay. Random Ghastly. Crunch. Sucker Punch, huh? Okay. Not very effective because we're a dark type. Keep battling. Crunch. Alright, we got money and Pokeballs. And that's a Chansey. We don't want a Chansey. We want Gengar. We're just going to go up a bit. Okay, this is a bit annoying, and it's fine. Honestly, at this point, we could probably get rid of Super Fang as well. We just need a move to replace it with. Okay, this is going to be the last floor that Pokemon appear on, if I'm remembering correctly. So if there's going to be an outright Gengar, it's going to be on this floor. Random Sucker Punch. Fine. Balloon leveled up. Oh. Alright, we have a cutscene. Alright, the true form of the ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed, returning to its kind and gentle nature. It departed to the afterlife and disappeared. I've got this. Alright, we're going to use a lure real quick. Because like I said, this is going to be the last thing we do for today's stream. I don't want a Chansey. Okay, I guess we're getting a Ghastly. Or a Haunter. It seems we're getting a Haunter out of the bat. Okay. Tiny Haunter. Bag. Nanab Berry. Use item. Stop moving around. Okay. Bag. Ultra Ball. Okay, we're going to have to do it this way. Not so great a throw, but Oh, bag. Berry. Okay. I'm holding still there now, so let's wait for it. Now! Excellent throw! Excellent throw! We got Haunter! Haunter is one of my favorite Pokemon, and is my favorite of Gen 1. Mainly because I never was able to get a Gengar. Yes, forget something for Psybeam. Okay, Confusion. Oh! Our Drowsy is evolving into Hypno. What a way to end things on. Haunter and Hypno. Both. Alright, we need to come up with a name for Haunter. And we need to get rid of all of those Vulpix. Hello? And this random Rattata I caught. So many Vulpix. This is a repetitive thing of the game, in only that the entire system of the game depends on you doing it. Alright, a male Haunter. Or no, we are not sending it to Professor. We are changing its name. Male Haunter. Edgar. And it's level 33 off the bat. Alright. Going to go ahead and save now. And my dog was telling me it's time to end, so I hope you had a wonderful time watching the stream. Make sure to drop a follow if you aren't already. Hit the bell for notifications to stay tuned for when I go live. Check out my Discord to vote on various things regarding character creations and such for upcoming games and what games I should play next. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Hit the bell for notifications, and check out my channel in the middle here. If there's too many VODs and you don't know where to start, over here on the right is a playlist of me playing an entirely different game. If my stuff wasn't for you, but you stuck around anyway, on the left is a video YouTube thinks you will like. Have a good one, everyone. Bye. And you heard my dog.